Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be gaming with Iraq, which is another Battle Pass point reward tank or Battle Pass token reward tank. Call it however you want to, right? I must admit, I don't think that this vehicle has purpose in the game. At least in my opinion, it's not great. But we are going to give it a fair chance. Yesterday we played quite a bit with this tank and I tried to improve and I tried to figure out how to play with this vehicle. And it was an interesting journey, let's say like that. All and all, quickly talking about the armor of this tank, armor of this vehicle is definitely laughable. It's definitely not good, and it's definitely not really the tank with which you are going to bounce some shots. And keep this in mind, if you are meeting the Shelma, oh boy, he will shred you like there is no tomorrow, and literally in 2 seconds you are going to be in the garage counting the tears. That is important thing to say, but obviously Shelma is the light tank hunter. Now, if we are comparing this vehicle against the Ru T49 Vaza, we are taking Vaza into consideration because it has the same alpha damage. We can see that alpha damage is better than Ru and T49, but it's the same like Vaza. DPM is abysmal compared to Ru, compared to T49, compared to Vaza. DPM is not good. Gun handling on the paper doesn't look fine either, especially with those soft stats whenever you are moving, tank traversing, or alternatively whenever you are turret traversing. This is not looking good. Even bloody Vaza is looking significantly better. I'm not even talking about the T49 or Ru. Hit points is definitely an issue of this vehicle. As you can see, Ru, T49 and Vaza has significantly more HP, but I believe it's matter of the time whenever the HP will get buffed for premium tanks or special tanks as well, right? Speed is completely fine. There is nothing to complain about that. View range same like Vaza, but not even close to T49 or Ru. And camo rating is worse than Ru, but it is better than T49, and pretty much it's this on the same ball mark as the Vaza. Right? It is very, very important to go through the stats with this vehicle because it's very, very uncommon tank overall. And it is a weird one. So whenever I played yesterday with this vehicle, I figured out that even though camo on the paper looks kind of alright and okay, I felt like it is not the finest one. It did not hit the spot for me, if you know what I mean. And I'm a light tank lover. Fellas, I love light tanks with all my heart, but there are some that I just simply cannot stand, and I have a feeling that this is one of those light tanks which I just don't really see the purpose. I would rather play with something else, as an example, Ru. But nevertheless, we are going to give a chance for this vehicle and we will try to make it work, right? That is the goal after all. So, first map, tier 10 matchmaking, Murovanka. Let's try to see what we could do nice over there. This is the question, can we do something nice? And I believe we can. Meanwhile, let's wait for a moment until our Ergashem flip wagon will spot someone playing over there. Luckily, enemies do not play in this position. That is very, very good, so we can get involved as well, and we will try to say hello for them for obvious reasons, right? Now the question is, can we outspot the flip wagon? This is the question. Because our goal is to be cheeky mother trucker for obvious reasons, right? We want to see enemies doing something silly and obviously making some bad decisions. That's exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Now we know that this flip wagon will be sitting in this area. We are very, very well aware of that, but we are still feeling quite alright. We don't need to overthink, and we definitely do not need to panic. Now, the question is, can we take this typical bush, or are we spotted all the time? This is the question. And yes, we know about the flip wagon sitting over there. We are very, 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 very well aware of that. Relax, take it easy, let's be patient. Now, where the gun goes, gun is very, very weird as well. Sometimes it hits the shots very, very well, especially whenever you are playing with a build that is created to to pretty much beat the living crap out of the enemies, right? I'm talking about the damage making build. But on the other hand, whenever you are playing with a spotting build, which you are going to be playing all the time, I mean, pay attention to this bloom. It is humongous. It is crazy how big of the bloom this mother trucking tank has. And I think this is very important thing to highlight. Now, since the tank is quite big and quite tall, there is certain level of the difficulty to sit in the bush as well, at least in my opinion, right? I think we are sitting pretty perfectly over there. Maybe we could go tiny touch more in front. Yes, we could. I think we are sitting very, very well, and hopefully now our team will relocate from here so we can passively spot something. At least that's what we are hoping for, and that's what we would love to see, right? And we need to be very, very patient in this position. I just don't see myself being super duper hyper turbo aggressive or getting any use whatsoever by making pressure. Chill out, relax, take it easy, wait for a moment. And I know it sounds weird because potentially I could be playing here, but the thing is, if I'm getting outspotted from here, I can instantly get banged by everyone who is sitting in this position, and I'm pretty sure that they have plenty of the forces doing that as well. So we do not really want to... We don't want to make a silly goose mistake. I don't really think it is worth it, right? Relax, take it easy, everything is fine. We are just enjoying ourselves while sitting in the bush. Now, the best way for us to play this game would be if our team would simply F off from here, you know, whenever our team will realize that they are sitting in a very, very bad position, and then we have some support in the back, right? We have Fava, we have Waffle, we have whatever. Folks who are trying to run away, this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. I try to go for a proper shot over there for obvious reasons, but unfortunately, I managed to miss it, which is fair and which is fine. Not the first time, not the last time. Trying to go for another shot for a Cobra because I truly don't think that I can get spotted here, and we are just simply trying to get as much benefits as we physically and possibly can. Good. And this is where our hands are not touching the mouse anymore. I do not really think that it is worth it for us to keep shooting because the risk is just simply way too high, and it's just simply not worth it. Now, on the other hand, if we would be sitting here with a 3090 or some other smaller tank like Gusor light tank, I would feel significantly better with all of this. I truly would. But once again, beggars cannot be choosers. This is the tank, and we are trying to get some assisting damage in this way, and hopefully we are going to get a bit of the use over there. That's all we are begging for. That's all we want to see. Now, we know that our Fava and overall our supporters that are sitting here, they are kind of ready to fire, and they are ready to punish the folks that would make something silly. And I really want to see this light tank trying to cross like this or something, right? That would be absolutely amazing. And once again, this game, I don't feel like I am playing like a mentally challenged mother trucker, but the score, unfortunately, is not the greatest. One shot of damage, just little bit of the assisting damage. That looks pretty bad, if you would ask me, unfortunately. And I don't really think that we could do something about that. I don't really think that we could do something about it. So, that being said, hopefully Ergashem Flipwagon would make a mistake. And once again, thinking about making quite a bit of pressure like this, I don't really see the benefit of that, because I know that light tank most likely sitting here. I know that the Hash 3 is most likely sitting on top of this position over there, and this is very, very, very risky play for us. Very, very hard game. Very hard game. Would I feel better with other light tank? This is what I am thinking. Would I feel better with other light tank? And that is quite a question, fellas. I'm not entirely sure that I would. And we clearly can see that Ergashem Flipwagen is sitting right about here, probably. This is exact position where he is sitting at, right? At least that's what I think. But once again, I cannot do absolutely anything for him. If I will try to make a hardcore pressure like this, which I definitely could do, unfortunately, it would end up very, very, very badly. Unfortunately, it would be very, very bad. Ooh, light tank relocated. Okay. I like it. I like it. Since enemy light tank relocated, now we can start doing something nasty for them. This is exactly what I want to see. H3. Too bad our team did not react properly over there, which is fair play. Oh, Fava managed to hit him. Fava, you sweet, magnificent mother trucker, very, very good. So we got quite a bit of the assisting damage over there, which is very much appreciated, and it is very, very nice. And now what I'm thinking, I am thinking about slapping the Ergashem flip wagon. I think this is the proper way to do the things, and I have a feeling that he will be working either here or either in the same position where he was working before. So all we need to do for a full happiness, we need to find the proper angle here to say hello for him. That's all I want to see for a full happiness. And as you can see, oh man, he relocated completely. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so there is a big chance that this mother trucker came back completely to the forest side. At least that's what I would guess. Very hard game. I must admit, fellas, I am struggling quite a bit to gasp for some use, you know? A bit of the damage, that's all we need for a full happiness. A bit of damage. H3, how are you doing? H3 isn't sitting here, that is okay. What we want to see this Ergashem flip wagon trying to escape. If we will react properly, we should be able to punish him right about here. Luckily, he doesn't see us. That is a good thing. And we are going to slap him for 440. That's fine. We know that the H3 is sitting somewhere in the back, and I am being lit on fire. First shot, and I am being lit on fire. What a sadness. What a bloody sadness, fellas. It is how it is, nevertheless. We are fine. Now, if Ergashem Flipwagen is smart, what he will try to do, he will try to go up here. So we want to instantly counter this, and we want to be up ourselves for obvious reasons. That's what we want to do. Yeah, very, 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 very hard mother trucking tank. Beautiful, another 400 in the face. And as you can see, we are trying to fight against the mother trucker that doesn't have too much of the armor, so we can get some use of high explosive shells. Although high explosive penetration isn't the greatest, it is 100. It is only 53 millimeters of penetration, and that isn't great for high explosives, considering that tanks like Black Dog has 105. So, you know, it's a bit different situation, isn't it? Anyways, let's see. H3 is sniping from the back. That's exactly what we want to see. He's thinking that he is safe, but in reality he's getting free ticket to the garage. Beautiful. Very, very good. And now I would love to see this Ergashem Flipwagen trying to escape. Although I have a feeling that he is kind of safe in this position, honestly. Our Ergashem Flipwagen is down to fartable. I am down to 2 shotable. So it is not very easy situation for us to do anything over there. Yeah, that is rough, fellas. That is rough. That is rough. I want to provide our team with some assisting damage for obvious reasons. Okay, Jack Tiger is sitting over there, and I'm dead by the light tank. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it that it is going to be a very, very, very hard crossing right there. I am aware of that. What I did not know about that bloody Jack Tiger sitting over there, although Jack Tiger got completely obliterated. But what we are getting from this, not much. Bad play. Not very happy about this. Anyways, let's see the score, shall we? Oh man, what a first game to start everything with. I'm not very happy with the score score for obvious reasons, but I mean, we did as much as we physically and possibly could in this type of situation. That was a mistake, though, in the end to push in front and try to spot for Fava, considering that the guy doesn't have the best accuracy, right? Ergasham Flipwagen did a very good job. It was pain in the ass to play against him, but we did as much as we physically and possibly could do. So yeah, anyways, we finished at somewhere 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th by experience, 7th by the damage. Definitely not the game to write books about. And we have 18,000 profits. By the way, this vehicle doesn't make any profits whatsoever because it is not a premium tank, right? And this is what I find whenever I am playing with this vehicle. Whenever tank is not really good at doing damage, because Katka, what the actual F was that? Katita was drifting like mother trucker. Anyways, never mind, fellas. What I'm trying to say when the tank is not really good at spotting and the tank is not really good at doing damage, it just doesn't feel like it would be very, very good at anything to begin with, you know? Being average at everything is master of none, if you will, right? So, yeah, unfortunate. Anyways, we are just starting our journey. We still have 2 games to do under the belt, and let's try to play properly. Let's try to get a lot of use of all of this, okay? That's all we need for a full happiness. So we are going to open this game, I think, from very typical position right there. We are going to be sitting in the bush, and hopefully we will be able to punish the enemy light tank sitting somewhere in this area. That would be very much appreciated, and that would be very, very nice. But once again, a lot of things are depending on the luck. Let's see. Can we see a light tank sitting somewhere in this area? This is the question. We have plenty of the sniper schnitzels. That is very much appreciated. And by the way, I do not really feel like I should or I want to be super aggressive. I just do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. Okay. Okay. Patience. We got this. I would love to take this position, but 2 light tanks never been spotted, so that means whenever this gentleman will go up, he is going to take one for the team beyond, believe. And we can clearly see he is spotted and he is trying to escape from here. That basically means that light tank is sitting right there. Yep. Good call, excellent, 300 in the face, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is something very, very nice. We want to do that a couple of more times before we are going to be brave enough to make a hardcore pressure for obvious reasons, right? Good. Now, Mr. Panther 2, I have a feeling that I kind of want to flank the Panther 2. I think this is the right way to do the things. Let's do it. So, how we are going to approach this mother trucker? The answer is very, very simple. We want to start everything from this corner here because we should have a decent enough angle to slap him instantly. Definitely, yes, we do. And we can get probably either 1 or 2 shots from all of this. Nice. Okay, Mr. Scorpion, how are you doing this fine day? Enjoying yourself? Good to hear that. Panther is trying to escape for his life. Kiliana, or Analik as I like to call it, he's trying to run away as well for obvious reasons, right? Good, 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 good. Extra shot here. Very nice. As you can see, I am playing more with this vehicle as a damage maker than spotter. And I honestly feel pretty good about this. Okay, we can see that this Arta is focusing purely me. It is very, very easy to see that whenever things like this are happening. And I definitely can feel that the most focus is on me at this point in time. Because I do not use anonymizer and I have my name, right? So it is understandable. Nevertheless, let's figure out the way how we could get some more use before it's too late. And where the T-49 goes, T-49, I would not act surprised if the T-49 would be sitting somewhere here. Indeed he is, and he is dead. Very, very nice. Now, Clicker should have a shot, so he will try to eliminate me from the game. I have a feeling he is going to shoot me once again, but we'll see. Maybe I'm just paranoid, little mother trucker. Also could be possibility. Motion and Zwilling. Motion and Zwilling. Conqueror will get slapped by this. The Shrek is in the back. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much. Let's try to have a relatively safe defense parameter, and let's try to see those gentlemen trying to make a bit of pressure like this, okay? This is what we are looking for, and hopefully we will get some support. Very hard game. I mean, to make a hardcore pressure here is extremely difficult. Playing in the heavy line, it is waste of time. We are having quite a horrible session with this tank, not gonna lie. But once again, we are not going to give up. We are not going to panic. We will try to play as good as we physically and possibly can. That is the most important thing, right? That's what we want to see, and that's what we are looking for. Now, there is a tiny chance that they are going to make pressure like this. Definitely he does. Okay, fair play. Good, he spotted. He has no bloody clue who is spotting him. And I really do not want to get spotted here at this point in time unless it is going to be worth it. Unless it is going to be worth it. And what could be worth it if the guy went for the double and he pretty much missed his double? That could be worth it, but you know, once again, only time will tell. Now, we are relying heavily on this Mr. Shrek to punish this villain. We are relying on it quite heavily. Meanwhile, good, he got one punishment, he got second punishment, now we are going in front. I'm trying to dodge the shot, obviously, good, he missed. That's exactly what we were looking for. He's turning towards us. I don't care, I'm going for a lower played shot. Very, very good. He's down to fartable at this point in time. He's probably angry and he's considering how he could eliminate me from the game, but it's not going to be so simple or so easy, and we are sending him straight into the garage, and we are trying to dodge the motion which is sitting over there as well. Good, we got quite a bit of the use. We got quite a bit of the use right there. That is very much appreciated. Now, we want to see the side of this mother trucker right there. Good. And hopefully, fellas, hopefully we could get a couple of more free shots for the Mr. Motion. As you can see, he's in the open field. Too bad we are missing the shot because this is not the most accurate gun in the world of tanks, which we need to keep in mind. We knew that beforehand. He's trying to aim. Luckily, he's missing, and he just fired. Also, I know that this clicker will try to do his best in order to eliminate me from the game. So, in a way, I am very, very well aware of this game being a loss. But in the same time, what I'm very, very well aware of, that I could go and slap the clicker as well. That would be very much appreciated. Meanwhile, Scorpion. Mother trucker, you are dancing, I am dancing. How about that? I saw what you were doing to me. I saw that, Mr. Scorpion. What a bastard, fellas. Have you seen that? The mother trucker tried to dance with us after trying to slap us. Nice try, my man, nice try. You know, we responded in very, very similar way, though, so we can't complain. We slapped him, and that was great. Now, where is the Artus? I want to slap this M4043. That's what I want to do. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. I'm a very, very simple mother trucker, fellas. I'm a very simple mother trucker. Good, he is pre-aimed over there. Oh, my bananas. No! No! No, 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 no! Oh, come on! Come on! Ah, you son of the... It's okay, fair play. I got played, I got outplayed. I needed to go around. That's what I needed to do. I needed to go around, and it would be significantly better situation. Experience at clicker, fellas. Experience at clicker. He clicked very, very well, and I guess I deserved what I got, right? Well, here you go. You can laugh from me, fellas. I deserve it. I deserve it. Anyways, what do we have? We have 2.8 thousand damage, 1,000 assisting damage. I need to try hard in order to get any use whatsoever with this bloody Erak. It is very, very hard mother trucker for me to play with. Truly, extremely hard tank and bunch of nothing in my opinion. We made 4,000 credits. Hip hip hooray. Once again, this tank doesn't make credits, so keep this in mind. Okay, last but not least, we are getting a golden ticket here, so our performance could be significantly better. All we want to see 7,000 combined. 7,000 skill 7,000. This is what I want. And yesterday, I remember I played with this vehicle on this map and I finished the game with 2.5 thousand or something like this. And, you know, I was thinking about it, that we did not play it bad by any shape or any form, but with this vehicle, that's all we managed to craft. So yeah, quite a situation and quite an experience, I can tell you that much. For some reason, I definitely, whenever I see this tank in the enemy team, I don't think, oh my bananas, this is going to be such a hard tank to outplay, or this is going to be such a hard tank to play against, you know? It just doesn't hit me this way, you know? Maybe I'm the special one over there, maybe. Who knows? But this is how I feel like. This is how I feel like, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? High explosive in the face for Borat. Doesn't really bother us too much. We are feeling completely alright. And I want to go for a seconds. Luckily he doesn't pay attention, so we could potentially punish him in the back. Okay, Cobra. Ooh, that could have been very, very, very bad. That could have been very bad. Okay, we can clearly see that Cobra is sitting on top of the hill. Hip hip hooray. That's all we have. Now, it's very hard for us to make some pressure up. I can tell you that much. It is extremely hard to do that. MX-51 Honda, he's going on top of the hill as well. Cobra and MX-51 Honda is sitting here. Let's try to punish 51 Honda. Now, you can clearly see that we are playing for assisting damage here. We are not sniping from the back, you know, like mother truckers, and we are trying to get some assisting damage here. But this is not very simple and this is not very easy. I can tell you that much. Beautiful. Borat is eliminated. Now when Borat is eliminated, we can breathe a bit better. Now, what we need to do, we need to figure out, do they have someone sitting in this typical bush over there or not? Because if I'm spotted now, they have someone here. I am not spotted. I am not spotted. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for information. So that basically means... Oh, hello. Okay, that basically means Rene is countering us. Okay. Definitely not ideal, definitely nothing what I would be excited about, but this is the situation which we are in at this point in time. I could try potentially to escape from here, but I do not really think that it is going to be the best decision for us to do. Yeah, and we don't have support anymore. I think there is only one way how we can do the things, and we need to run away. Very risky stuff. We are doing this blindly. If we escape, everything is okay. If we die, we are dead. Not much what we can change about that. We are spotted. That is very, very bad situation. Luckily, someone missed. Good, good, good. Eric is sitting right there. Good, 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 good. We are trying to run away. Yeah. Very, 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 very complicated situation. Okay, what is the position from where we could get some use here? I think this Eric is going to take this typical bush over there now. I think Eric is going to take the typical bush here now, fellas. That's what I think. That being said, we need to find a decent enough angle from where we could outspot him. Decent enough angle from where we could outspot him. He must be sitting right there. He must be sitting here. Okay, he's making pressure like so. I'm spotted. That's very bad. That is extremely bad. Luckily, his gun handling is bad as mine. That is alright. Rene is sitting in the open field right there. All I want to do, I want to get unspotted now. And if we are unspotted, we are going to get into this bush and we are going to be a humongous pain in the bottom for him. Oh, actually, I think this is even better position. This is even better position. Good, good, good. We sneakily went to this position here. Very, very nice. And now let's try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. You can see that yourself how much of the effort do we need to put in order to play with this mother trucking tank. It is insanity, fellas. It is insanity. For example, Gusori, which is great light tank, I would be spotting them like there is no tomorrow. I truly would. With the 3090, you are a hybrid between pretty damn good spotter and pretty damn good damage maker. With Vaza, you are more towards the damage making. With this tank, nor you are spotter, nor you are damage maker. You know? Once again, maybe I'm just too sensitive and maybe I have too high of the expectations, but if I feel like the light tank is pretty much... If light tank doesn't have anything to offer, I think I definitely should say that light tank has nothing to offer. And this is the situation, in my opinion, at this point in time. Bad shot by me, not much what I can change about that, that is okay. He's going through the middle of the field. Now we are going to try to outspot the enemy sniper schnitzels because we have enemies that are making a hardcore pressure here, right? Clear as day. I hope Rene doesn't sit here, but there is a possibility that he is. He isn't. Good. And now we can see the MTV trying to come back. Risky play. Very risky play. Extremely risky play. Extremely risky play. I knew it. I knew it. I really wanted to slap that light tank and that did not pay off. I knew whenever I fired that this is a very, very, very hard thing what we are doing here. And obviously enemy tank destroyer was praying. Nevertheless, this is what I'm talking about. This is my performance with this tank. And I am a sucker for light tanks. I love light tanks so much. Don't give me food to eat. Give me a light tank and I'm going to be happy. And yeah, pure struggle. Oh man, for you it was 1 fast second. For me it was a decade of sweating and looking how the things are going to play out. But you haven't missed anything, folks. You haven't missed anything. Everything is okay. The most exciting ending is a draw. Yeah. Fair play. 1.6 thousand damage, 1.8 thousand assisting damage, so what is that? 3.4 thousand combined. Not happy about this by any shape or any forms. Fourth by experience, fourth by the damage, 17,000 profits. Ah, man. For me, this tank is a disappointment. Honestly, I just don't see the selling point of this vehicle. By the way, all games were defeats. I don't see the selling point, fellas. And we played for 1.9 thousand damage, 1.7 thousand assisting damage, so that bumps our score to whatever. 3.7 thousand combined, which is not bad. It is not bad, but it's just not our day and it's not meant to be, apparently. What can you do? Not much what we can change about that. We have a mission to win the game. we had a mission to win the game. That's why we were taking one for the team. Anyways, that's what I have for you today, folks. I don't think that Iraq is the tank which would be worth to take. I personally don't see the selling point of this vehicle, and honestly, I do not really recommend for folks to focus on this vehicle. And yes, take it. It's the most important thing now, and that comes from the bloody light tank lover. I think most of the light tanks are just simply significantly better than this vehicle, and that's why the rating is so bad as well. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skills out for today. Peace.